Hello, Jesse back doing a video on Heist League. Um, I got 36 challenges this time. Um, Heist League was not very well received initially, um, but the core gameplay loop of this game is still so good, doing maps and content, that interacting with the heist part of the Heist League is really not that relevant. I still think it's the best game in the genre. Um, by a long shot. If only for the new skills and new items and balance changes. I mean, they don't even have to add any content. If they just keep producing new skills and new items that make building characters a unique and interesting experience, I think that I will probably continue to play Path of Exile over other games. Um, as I said last time, I got 36 challenges. I'm better at this game than I was. I've done more of the content, I'm more familiar with it, but also I'm just kind of fundamentally more skilled at it, knowing what items are valued at, or knowing, when a build needs more defenses, more offense, whatever. Um, so 36 challenges came very easily this league. I mean, I was at like I could have gotten like 38, I think, pretty comfortably, and I just didn't even really realize it. Um, So the mechanic of heist is opening doors and waiting for your NPCs to open doors, and that fell on its face pretty hard. I think the community came down on it pretty hard. But what really made me upset about it, and the reason that the mechanic of this league gets kind of a C from me, probably like a 75, doesn't get a great letter grade because of the crashes. I spent 20,000 rogue markers, 25,000 rogue markers uh, on a blueprint that crashed, and I couldn't get it back. Um, and then when that kind of thing happens, it's really, really disheartening, because it takes a while to get that many markers and everything. So you basically just wasted your time and energy on something that was buggy and crashed and fucked up. But what's funny to me is that it's kind of the same but different. That happened Harvest League, and that definitely happened Delirium League. I mean, every single one of these leagues, people complain about bugs and crashes, and they have to release a bunch of patches to shore up that. And I don't think that's going to change. I mean, that they can't even do the QA necessary because the player base is so large and the game is so complicated, that there are always going to be crashes of the new league content. So, um, anyways, they also had to change the way that alert level was increased. They had to fundamentally change a lot of stuff. Um, it was kind of a mess. But the core gameplay loop is still so strong. Creating new builds off of the new alternate skill gems and the new items and stuff is always fun. So I mentioned the 36 challenges. I also got a Headhunter this league for the first time, which is a chase unique, and I will go to the character that has the item. Um, I just booted this up, so it's going to take forever. I need a new computer. Headhunter is a rare belt, excuse me, a unique belt that allows you to take the modifiers of a rare enemy that you kill for 20 seconds, and it's super broken, super overpowered, and it's been in the game a very, very long time. And I actually stumbled upon it almost by accident. I was doing regular stuff with a Volatile Dead Scold's Birtle Chieftain, which I think was my favorite character of the league. And I decided that I saw that I had a lot of currency saved up. And I decided that because the chaos to exalt ratio was so low, that I would start hoarding chaos for a long time. I basically sold a ton of my other currency, my fusings and jewelers and alterations, and started basically stacking together a lot of exalts. When exalts were finally, excuse me, stacking a lot of chaos together, and then I started accumulating exalts when there was like 35 chaos to exalt ratio. And then as soon as it started going back up, I think it was closing in on 40. When it was at 38 and 39, I bought like, 15 exalts bulk, 20 exalts bulk. And I just started like buying exalts hand over fist. Um, and I got to like 80 something exalts and bought a Headhunter straight up. So I didn't buy any of the divination cards. Anyways, I would say that was like a big surprise for me this league. I never really expected to get this item. And just for clarification, I don't play in parties. I don't play in a guild. I don't pool items. I don't play like a currency farming variant of playing this game. Honestly, I don't do delve. I don't just grind specific currency content. My goals of the league are like to have fun and to make weird builds. Making weird builds is my number one goal whenever I play this game. It's like making something really weird, and if it works really well, then ideally sharing it with the community, being like, "Look at this weird thing." Um, Anyways, so this, God, my computer's dying. This is the Headhunter that I bought. Um, and I would say this character, by the way, overall is my strongest character. It's a face breaker. Um, a face breaker. What is this? Oh, this guy, Gladiator. Here are the challenges. I did not find the challenges very difficult. I mean, honestly, I thought they're I like very very close on this one. I just had to reveal a bunch more rooms, which is like kind of a pain. Probably could have knocked this one out pretty comfortably as well. I got this one off of the TFT Discord. Um, I don't think I was very close on the in-game grinds. Yeah, whatever. Um, so yeah, the Headhunter thing, I think that's the big takeaway from this league. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to ever be able to farm a Headhunter again, because the only reason I got this one is because I took advantage of the market. Um, and I would say this is the first league that I even really attempted to do that. And I really took advantage of it. I mean, I think the biggest bulk buy I did, I think was like maybe 15 exalts. Um, and I bought it from some dude who was selling them for like 38 chaos, and now they're at like 90 chaos. So, um, so yeah, interesting. I mean, and I think that I'll probably continue to do that. But as I said, I don't really play this game for getting a bunch of exalts. I literally just play to make weird builds. So this guy, I mean, this is a good build. It's a not explode chest, but I actually really like this one better because of the mana cost thing. Tailwind, Facebreaker, Surrender, Abyssus. Yeah, I mean they're decent character overall. This is the meme build I made, and it is so bad. Every league I try to make a build that's super weird and memey, and this one is pretty. It's almost exceptional how trash it is. Um, so what this is a Mana Storm Ignite Doriani's Fist build. I still need to get some levels on it. And it is not great. So the whole purpose of the build is that you use your Orb of Storms, and then you slam your Doriani's Fist. And the Orb of Storms is the majority of your damage because you're sacrificing mana. So I'll do it again just for reference. Look at this. Think. There. You basically get double damage. And with all the multipliers, it ends up being a lot of damage. But the problem is that you have, you know, no block chance, 5.5k ES, and you have, I mean, Fizz taking his chaos. I mean, you have some defensive tools, but I died a lot in this character. It is not good. But it was really interesting, and it was a huge meme, and ultimately that's the goal, is to make a meme build. So I guess that's the end of this video. I'm expecting to get a new computer soon. I'm expecting to be able to produce content a little more comfortably. with better hardware. And I also am I'm rebranding a little bit. I think this YouTube, I may retire it at a certain point and rebrand and switch things up a little bit, because I've been a little bit stagnant uh, on this gaming front and otherwise. Um, so that's it. Peace. See ya later.